You guys can yell and scream at each other.
The Tuttles?
Yeah.
Assholes.
You guys can yell and scream at each other.
Bunch of stupid morons. They can't wipe their ass much as fucking put a bite together. Right?
The Tuttles? Oh, right.
You know, American choppers.
Yeah.
Piece of shit I've never seen in their bites.
God, that ain't even tight, is it?
And I ain't cutting that out either. Yeah, it's called a flathead. I mean, it's called a
Knucklehead. Yeah.
Just rattle like that. You can put a clamp right here and make it so it doesn't rattle so bad.
Yeah.
It's just gonna rattle like crazy.
Is it?
Big ass press back nut.
I don't know what happened to us. That one that's kind of rusty looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna take that off of that piece of crap. Sure. I want to see that.
I listened to this one.
Yeah, I want to see you pull that apart with that.
Shut up.
Yeah, go give me a wrench.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, I got all this on video.
And notice how the frame moves out because the frame's no good.
Yeah.
We could fix that, but you probably wouldn't like it.
No, we're not gonna mess with the frame.
We're not gonna bend the frame straight for you.
No, we're just gonna leave it like it is.
I'm gonna let Fred hang on for a little bit. One of those work done.
I'll bring a wrench. Hit you over the head with this bigger wrench.
That wrench won't fit in there.
I'm over the head with this wrench. I picked this up at a yard sale, man. So cool.
You picked that up at a yard sale?
Yard sale, like
How much you paid for it? $2?
Pittsburgh. Well, maybe in China.
That ain't bad. $2, dude.
Yeah,
That's
you have to
good.
go to the sissy bar in order to use it.
What?
She's gonna big to get in there. Alright, let's go. Quit playing around with your damn toys.
Go get a wrench. You're a pretty wrench.
Fred likes his wrenches.
Does he?
Yeah, he likes wrenches. He should take that to bed
I
with
told the
him.
guys to buy this just because it's big.
Fred, you used to take that wrench to bed with you?
Don't let that fool him.
It's like,
He's lying.
I bought that just, I told him, I said, I gotta buy this just because it's a big ass wrench.
I'd have bought it too for $2.
Here, Fred, pull up.
Let's go. Give her tap.
Let's go.
It ain't coming up.
Where's my hammer? You got it.
Hit it with the correct side. All right, coming down. I hit it. Wrong side.
Don't touch stuff's dirty.
Nasty, greasy. All right.
Okay, what did Dad do wrong?
All right, let's check out what I do wrong on it.
Geez, brand new.
Brand new drum, I know that.
Brand new brakes. Did you arc the brakes?
I didn't, whatever you call that, shacking them or whatever.
Arcing them.
Arc them. No, I didn't arc the brake shoes. I don't know how to do that.
Well, you,
Oh, no, this is tight and this is loose.
Is that what it is?
Right now it is.
What happened?
And the other problem is he's got the shoes on upside down.
Oh, do I?
Let's see how they're not on the cam.
Oh, they're supposed to be the other way.
And see how none of this is like it's supposed to be. And see how they're digging in right here and cocking up.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that,
So
it's,
the shoes on
it's almost
backwards.
like perfect. You notice how there's no room for a cotter key, so you put like half of one in there?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, no shit. And then you put these wimpy ass shoes that don't do squat. They're springs. Instead of putting a nice big one on here, it returns real
What's
nice.
wrong with those springs? Those are springs I bought for it.
That doesn't mean they're any good. That's just ones you happen to have.
They're good. I'm using these
We need a pair
springs.
of duck bills over there, Fred.
I'm using these springs, Tatro. I'm not buying new springs off
I
you.
don't care what you're doing.
Okay, I'm not buying new springs off you,
The next
Tatro.
thing is we gotta make sure the drum is tight. I know that's probably loose too.
Not buying new springs. I bought those springs. Those are regular springs and everything else.
Maybe the dikes might have been better.
oh,
Grab the dikes. And we're gonna need probably a 3/4 11/16 combo.
So I had to shoes them backwards.
Yes, you do.
God damn, I thought they went like that for
I
that.
know, but they don't.
They don't, huh?
where's the damn dikes?
In the bucket. In the bench, by the bucket. There's a big wrench there.
I'm talking about the cutters, not the dikes. You're right.
Brought your comb up. You didn't bring the combo with you, did you?
Did I bring the combo?
Get out.
Yeah. Where's my towel? You know, where's my towel?
Here's a rag, one rag. This rag's all over the place. Give me my rag back.
I need that damn rag. No. There it is. You want to keep this too?
Yeah.
This piece of crap Carter?
Yeah, what was wrong with that? I thought I did a good job on that.
It was a damn good job. And that was tight too, but it was loose.
Yeah.
That was tight, but it was still loose. A lot of axles have that problem.
Uh-huh.
The one where the bike's handle funny. That bottomed out right there because it's just sticking up too high. You know what the fix for that is?
Turn it over.
Put in a lathe. It'll fix it. It's made wrong.
What? Really? Made wrong?
Made wrong.
What a concept.
It's hard to believe.
Give me for
First thing I do is check this shit to see if it works.
Look, point the camera at the hole.
Okay. You put the camera at the hole.
See how it's sticking way up there? So this is made wrong, or this is made wrong. Either way, it doesn't work. It's not very flat either, for whatever reason. So what's it hitting on there? It's hitting on something pretty uneven.
I think it's time for BFH.
Yeah, I hear that. BFH it.
I'm thinking this is not very flat here either.
No, look, there's a big old booger right there.
A lot of stuff going on that's right there. All I know is that is way thicker than what that is, so that will never tighten down. It'll always be loose, which we cannot have. So if you had a 6-inch scale, you can tell me how much thickness I need to cut it to. Or just go cut it anyway.
Just cut it.
Okay.
What?
Cut that off and we'll go to lathe.
Turn it off.
Turn it off, let's go to lathe.
Let me get the
Take the lathe work, right?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay, this time we're actually going to get some video. Alright, that's square, that's good. That's a relatively short bit. The last one I cut down was really hard.
I don't know if that's original Harley or what it is.
It's really hard.
That's hard, huh? Probably original Harley.
It's soft after you get into it.
It's probably original Harley, man.
So that's hard on my carbide bit.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it screws them up.
Did you get it down far enough?
I cut it down from here to there.
Oh, that's a long ways.
Well, now we can go see if they're fixing the backing plate that he's over there straightening. So let's go look at the backing plate. He's flattening it.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
we got some nicks and some other things, and this backing plate's not very flat, so we set this up. Was that okay to use this one? Set it up with the flat side and the rear crank. Alright. Oop. Alright. Okay.
8 tons enough?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Flatten the whole thing or just one area?
No, it flattened it. Looks good.
I did my part. How's it work?
Alright, so you test on it.
So above the surface or below the surface?
It's below the surface and
That means we can tighten it
nice
down
and
now.
tight. Still got a bit of a wobble.
It'll pull in flat because I got a lot of extra room to go in.
Good to go then.
I guessed on how tall to make it.
Alright. All set then.
Goddamn Tatro, you're the man. Had the shoes in upside down. Fucking. Oh shit.
Why don't you finish it with a couple other?
I told you it was going to be wrong. See, it's actually about the right height because you get right here, it's almost flush right there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we need a good washer to go under there because it's taking a bunch of space. So you got, what's that crappy washer we got available for the?
What about this one? You're gonna put that on there, aren't you?
Yeah, but I need another washer. Where's that crappy washer we didn't use in the training?
That thick one?
Yeah.
Right here. Is that it?
No, that ain't. That's,
That ain't it?
that's really a piece of crap washer.
No, you used it, didn't you?
Nope, I didn't use it.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
That's it. Is that it? No, that's not it.
No, that's it.
That was it. That was the
That
big
was it.
thick one.
Not gonna work.
It's not gonna work because that bolt's bigger than.
Alright, look, there's another washer for Dan. Okay, we're gonna move on to the rest of the brake now that you got all that screwed up over there. This is factory fit.
Well, what do you expect? The cam's probably 100 years old.
I don't think it's the cam is the problem.
You don't think so?
I think it might be something
The
else.
bushing. Is there bushing in there?
I don't know what's in there.
There's not much of anything in there that's any good.
I don't think there's anything in there.
I'm trying to determine how bent it is, but it's close enough for Dan. And there's an
Yeah.
arrow right here that's supposed to go out, so you did have that right.
I got one thing right on it, right?
That might have been an accident, though. but-
Yeah. I thought those cutouts went out.
Okay, you had the springs in correctly, though.
Those cutouts went in.
You know, the springs are going to be on the inside next to the backing plate, not on the outside where it rubs on the inside of the drum.
Drum, yeah.
So you see how you get the springs on the underside?
Yeah.
So you had those in correctly.
Hmm.
You said the whole thing in upside down.
Which technically meant they were incorrect. But now they're correct.
So if you take that, turn the spring that way. Put it in there
I
like
suspect
that.
it'll make it easier to put it together too.
See,
Right?
you gotta do it right. See, if you have those weak ass springs, see, they're easy to bend. Now, if you had good springs in there, it wouldn't be that easy. Go get me some anti-seize container over there. Take a rust brake, I'm gonna get a washer and some anti-seize.
Good, you're on.
Okay, we got two washers. We got a low one and a fat one. So if you look at here, you got a short one and a tall one. Now, the last one I did, none of the stuff fit. So it was hitting on the inside of the brake shoe. Yours has got plenty of room in it to work. Somebody sanded the piss out of it, which means it's probably undersized because Dan probably had some help putting this together wrong, and he made it work even though it was wrong.
Yeah.
So that means it's going to be really screwed up, because that's supposed to be pretty long. So somebody shortened the hell out of that because it ran backwards. Probably supposed to be that much longer. I don't know what that's going to do to the application. We'll find out, I guess. Okay, we'll put a little bit of a Never Doll on here. Is that what that was?
Never seize.
So Never Seize.
Never sneeze.
Never sees.
Never sneeze.
It's
Where are you
anti-seize.
putting that at?
See, it can be anti-seize, lubricating, Never Seize.
I know, but where are you putting it at?
Open your mouth.
How come you're putting it on the cam?
It lubricates and makes the brakes work easier.
Oh, it does? Instead of grease?
If you actually had any brakes to begin with.
It says
Instead of grease?
anti-seize and lubricating at the same time.
Oh, energy lubricant cam.
See how this is kind of rusty? This will help slow it down, the rust part. We don't want to make it too good for you, but it's just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody needs to put that in there for me. Where's that washer at?
Yeah,
We're doing the small one first.
from that back direction and piece of cake. This way.
Looks like they might not grind it down. No, they probably hit it right. The factory must have did it because they made the shoes wrong. Okay, where's your cotter key?
In the bad card?
Here, right here.
Need a new carder key.
Where's your good cotter key at?
We're on the count.
Okay, so the flat side goes up against it?
Third one down?
I thought the flat side went up against the drum.
Where are the carters? First drawer, bottom, way in the back. I'll get one in a minute. Once I do that. Okay, take some pictures, I'll be back in a second.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, you can actually get a cotter key in there, huh?
I found the black ink threads over here.
I tried forever to get a cotter key in there. I couldn't get one in.
Is that in wrong?
Then you started grinding on it to try to make it work. And
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, he's pissing one about it cost too much somewhere over here.
Well, I'm not made of money. I'm a working man. I don't make millions of dollars. I don't. I don't make millions of. This is about the only thing new I bought on this thing. I bought this plate and that drum. I bought all that stuff new.
Is that genuine Harley lug bolts, or these are all shitty aftermarket?
I don't know what they are.
Well, if they're genuine, this fits.
I don't know what they are.
This is genuine. Those are genuine. Oh, you tightened those up really good, Dan.
Did I?
Yeah, they hardly moved at all. Did you see that? That one's aftermarket. See, doesn't fit. Yeah, see how tight that is?
Remember to hold the tire for me?
Yeah, whatever. Dan doesn't care if his brake falls off the box. Well, it didn't work, so it's okay. See, that doesn't fit because these are not genuine Harley lugs. See, aftermarket lugs are made puny, so the original wrenches don't fit.
I don't know what they are. They're just lugs I bought at the swap meet.
One was good, the other four are bad.
Whatever I bought at the swap meet for those lugs. I broke down and bought
Okay.
new rims. Those are used spokes, used hub, new drum.
Yeah, it works on. Okay, so
Next, you're gonna make
see how
sure
it fits in there?
that slot fits in good.
Our lock plate, which is now bent.
And flatten out.
Didn't work very well before. Yeah,
Hammer.
Hammer out. Hammer. Trying to figure out what to beat on it with.
That table there.
I need something to go between. Slot. Factory chewing stand has two applications. It's for straightening broken crap and chewing flywheels. Okay, so now we put the locking tab. Now this has bite serration to keep it from sliding once it bites in.
Yeah.
As you adjust it, and you have to adjust it. That's why this is slotted. Go back and forth. I'm gonna put that washer on there because you need a little extra take up. Maybe. Yeah. We don't have to, but it helps reinforce things. I'm gonna put the crappy side down, which is not the correct side.
What a concept.
Okay, so now that will work correctly, and when I tighten this down, it'll actually stay tight.
So these don't go in. These goes towards the drum. I thought these went just cut
Now they
right
go
in.
toward the backing plate.
Huh.
Now they fit in the drum without dragging, hopefully. If everything's working correctly, you don't have to be dragging anymore. Being a bunch of aftermarket, who knows what parts, it might still drag. Alright, move the anti-seize here. Tighten it up. We're way before that, Fred.
Okay.
First thing I do is get the thing over here in the frame. Over here, Dan. Get this up into the frame. There it goes. And you rotate the backing plate until it engages up over here. And the front part of the frame. Right there like that, and that's where it goes. If everything's done right. Okay, now where's the spacer here? Pick the wheel up, Fred. Pick the wheel up a little.
Got it.
Okay, you're in.
All right.
Okay, where's our spacer and stuff right there? Oh, that wheel's really balanced. Does it shake when you get on the road?
I haven't ridden it. I paid quite a bit of money to have those things true and balanced.
When you
Or
say
laced and true and balanced.
leave that loose.
Yeah.
So this is balanced?
I don't know. I paid to have them true and balanced.
Hold on. Is it balanced?
It's turning.
Good. Look, it's so heavy on this side. It's just dropping right down.
I don't know.
Okay, here's 90 degrees, so that should not move at all once I put it here. Ready?
Holy freaking cow!
Well, I'm not worried about it. I ain't gonna take those things off and have them true by you, Tatro.
Not true, balanced. Weight.
You put weights right here. That's the heavy
I just
spot.
drop a weight on it.
This is the light
Oh,
spot.
okay.
That's
All right, if
the
you want to put a weight on it,
Yeah, the
okay, if
true.
you want to put a weight on it, yeah, that's something different.
See, that's
True
a
is
little-
I thought you were talking about you want to take it off and true it.
See how far off that is, Dan?
I don't know how to tell if it's off or not.
That's what we're showing you.
You're off by a lot. If you're watching the video, you would know that.
Look, this is heavy.
Well, I don't know that. I'm not an expert on truing and balancing wheels.
Gravity is.
I pay to get that stuff done.
Well, there's no balancing thing on it though. Where's the balancing weights? Is there
I don't
weights?
know.
Is there weights on that side?
Got me.
There's none on my side.
I don't know. That's how I got it back. He said they're done. If I can't believe the guy that did it, who else am I going to believe? Who I take it back to him and say, well, you didn't put the weights on
Hang on
it?
a second. Hang on a second. Was it wheels on it? Was it wheel on it too, or just?
No,
just
the wheels weren't on it. No, I brought the hub and the spokes.
Okay, so relax, right? So
Okay.
here's the deal.
Okay, sure.
The rim, the spokes, the way you assembled it could have been true and balanced for the most part. Well, now you put a wheel on it. That wheel shouldn't be, but
The tire.
Well, he put the wheels on it
put the
too.
tire on it. But did he balance it after the tire went?
I don't know.
He didn't.
I have no idea.
I'm gonna run out of weights before this is balanced. See, these are all my used weights. We don't have enough weight, but we're getting closer. See, that's how far off it is. Still way off. How many pounds is that, Fred? See, that doesn't fit. That one fits.
That's gonna be hard to make that one fit.
That's a waste of time putting that one on.
Yep.
This one's hard to get to, so you're coming from this side. This is made for a thin-ass front spoke or something else. There it goes.
I guess all mechanics have their own way of doing things.
Yeah, it's cold when it's balanced. It's good. I think we're getting closer now.
So now what does this balancing do then?
It won't shake when you go down the road.
Oh, it doesn't?
It'll bounce up and down. Need a punch for that, Fred.
Punch three.
You probably can't get in there with anything. Need something to get in there with.
Darn it.
There we go.
Look at the outside of the hammer.
That's close enough. It'll get worse when you go outside. We're good. Okay, so now, see how quick's moving now?
Well, got me. I don't know.
Now it's balanced, see?
You got me. I don't know. I took everything over to the guy and I said, "Here's what I want done. I want it trued and balanced, and laced and trued and balanced."
Now when you go high RPM, it'll be nice and true and balanced. Look how true that is. It's just almost like dead perfect, isn't it, Fred?
I ain't looking. I got no comment. I ain't getting anybody upset.
Well, you guys are telling me, well, look at this and look at that and look at everything else. I don't fucking know, man. What do you want me to say? You want me to say, oh, I knew the weights were supposed to be on there. I don't know the weights are supposed to be on there, man.
Don't worry, Dan.
Relax, Dan.
The fucking wheel ain't even close. It's got dents in it. Look at this thing moving. It goes in 1/8 of an inch.
Good, that'll make them run faster.
It's a rigid frame. It don't matter. The front one matters. The back one doesn't. The back one can bounce all over the place. And that's the difference. Front one does matter. Anyway, it's a lot more balanced than it was. We don't know what the front one is, but that's a different
And the
story.
brake doesn't seem to be. There's a little like.
It's not
No, it's not
dragging.
tightened up.
It's not dragging like it was.
But it's not tightened up yet.
Not yet.
When you tighten it up, it'll start to drag.
See how it's centered when you tighten it up? Okay, where's the, oh, you got that in there now? Okay. Put that in. Where's your little crescent wrench at? We'll get super tight. We're going to have to come back and do this
Yeah.
again.
That's it.
So it got better. Let's do it now.
Got better, didn't it?
It's supposed to be a lock tab that goes in there that keeps you from getting
I know. I don't have the lock tab, and I don't want it if I don't have it on there. Okay, put some muscle behind it, and that's it.
The problem is it's not gonna hit against the thread. They never make this stuff where it actually works. See, it won't tighten up until it gets all the way to the sleeve. You ain't gonna get the sleeve until it screws up the threads in the nut, because the nut's too damn big. Too much width here. So this is not gonna. It's gonna keep loosening up on you until it screws up the threads in that nut enough that it stays put.
So what I need, a longer axle?
No, you need to shorten the spacer up a little bit.
Oh, the inside spacer?
Or you need to put a washer inside, a real thin washer in between, which they don't make. Or you just do like I do, you go in there and just screw the threads up on the big nut until you get to where it's tight.
There you go.
No, that's how I figure you would do
All
it.
right, now spin it. Spin it now and see if it drags.
Right now?
Oh, don't drag, huh? Son of a
We're not
bitch.
done yet. Okay, where's our cover key at, Fred? And there's a little
What'd you do?
washer in there. It should be laying around here somewhere. There it is. Stick it up in there.
Really? Thank you. I feel better now.
It's a little bit long like all the other ones you had. We'll put a washer in there, a 1/4 inch wash, take some of that gap later. Okay, that's good. We're not done with this. So.
Don't drag now, it's tightened up, huh? All right.
Okay, see that pivot there?
What pivot?
Take the pivot and tighten it up, Fred.
What pivot?
Yeah, this one here.
Watch the pivot when I turn,
Yeah.
when I tighten it up. When I hit the brake. Right, tools over here. Just I think it was a 3/4. Okay, spin the wheel forward.
Tighten.
See how the pivot moved there, Dan?
Didn't move at all.
Hit it, tighten it up.
It didn't move at all.
Loosen up, then tighten. Is it loose?
Yeah.
It was loose.
Why did I get big old gob of grease on it? Try it again. All right,
I'm
spin
already
it.
on it, just tighten it up.
All right.
I got the brakes bottomed out over here. That's all we got. That's 100% brake in there.
Is it all the way down to the ground?
I'm against the stud.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Rotate.
Oh.
It's not dragging now, Dan. See,
God damn.
it's put together correctly.
You're the man,
Now, if you take
Tatro.
up some of the slack over here, so I got some brakes to work with.
Yeah,
So that means we got to work on this, but we got to work up there too. So don't get too carried away in fixing that yet.
You get carried away?
All the other stuff's got to be fixed too.
Where's that rag? Rag?
Rag.
Rag.
Here's a rag
Damn
for it
rag.
right here. You can have your own rag.
Got a big old goober of grease on it.
You got a goober?
You need to clean this chain up too before you put it back on. I pulled it off and it was just
Table.
all that grinding and that was doing. The guy was doing in the shop is all over that.
Oh, that's nice. That's good for everything. Okay, so we got to clean the chain. Okay, it's clean. I'll wipe down the bench too.
Well, what's wrong with the chain?
No, there's nothing wrong with it. You just need to clean it, dude. You need to clean it. It's got, you know, the guy is doing all the grinding in his garage,
Got grinding wheel all over it.
and it's just gonna wear the chain out quicker if you don't.
With the sprockets out.
It's like sandpaper.
Except worse.
It was just clean the chain. That's all I'm saying. Just clean the chain.
I don't get it. I mean, it gets dirty on the highway.
It's got grinding bit in the chain. Right?
It does?
Not dirt. Works good. Okay, Dan, look over here. Brakes. Brakes are kind of important. Things to fix. Okay, this stuff's all loose in here. You don't want to fix it. So what we're going to just rig it up. We're going to put a nice big ass washer in it. It won't just disappear when you torque against it. We're going to put a lock washer.
Okay.
You might have to fix the zoom to where you can see, but whatever you need. Get it adjusted.
Right there. Whoop, too far.
Okay.
Right there.
All right, back.
We're back.
We're live.
We're live.
Okay, we lost the battery. Just got to redo it. Okay, we're going to fix this brake because this is all loose in here. So we're going to put a nice big thick heavy washer in it so we can really torque it down good.
All right.
Then we're going to have a lock washer on here so it won't unscrew. We got the big factory nut on there, and I'm going to put red Loctite on it so it'll stay permanently on.
All right.
And torque the snot out of it, which might lock it up. That'll be the next problem.
Tatro and Fred are the men.
So now this is going to be on there good.
Tatro and Fred are the men.
Nope.
So we fixed the back wheel brakes, now we're going to move up forward to the front pedal. That's tight. Does it still move back and forth? Still moves, okay. Hit the pedal over, is it bound up?
Hit the pedal. It's sloppy.
Okay, let's go with that other side.
Got a lot of time here. That's not good.
Okay, next. Well, this has a different nut on this one. Give me a 5/8 socket for over there. This is not the correct one on this side.
But it'll work, right?
We'll have to put a good washer on there. This is a cylinder base over here. That's it. So we take off the little thin washer. You can't torque very much. Get some brake and wipe the nut down so the lock handle stick.
Right. Damn, it burns on the fucking cut in my finger.
Fluid. Okay, clean. Loctite doesn't stick to grease and oil. Now we gotta clean this off too. Okay, so now that's all cleaned up. There's a new washer I had. Okay, I got another big thick washer just like the other side. Red Loctite again. At least this one, if it comes loose, you'll see it's loose. But put a lock washer on there, and then we'll put the nut on here. And put the appropriate torque to it. And see how it locks up?
Why is it locking up?
Because we got everything so tight now, it's
It's binding.
tube's not strong. The tube's too long, or the crud on the tube's too long. So now we're gonna have to work on that because we don't have the room we need. So we're gonna have to knock down the excess material, whatever it is, powder coat or whatever it is. See how it really popped back now? Pull off from the other side. Hopefully there's a big layer of shit here. Good, here's a big layer of shit. If this doesn't do it, we gotta pull the other side and do the same thing on that side. Excuse me. Okay, now we're down to bare metal. Okay, shove it back through. I think we're gonna have the same problem. See the squares below the round part. Alright, let's get the, pull that line off, or the brake rod.
Yep.
And just pull the whole thing out. I'll scrape the other side.
There you go.
Pull back one. Drop it down. Hold on, oh, okay. Shouldn't be any getting on it. I wonder if it's in the Zerk. You shove that back through.
Sit on the Zerk.
That's one thing I see that it might be sticking in there, but I'm not sure. You got the quarter drive over there, Fred?
No, it's up on the bench on your left side there.
No.
Oh, you mean the corner?
Right in front of me. I had it out.
How come there's not one on this side?
What, a Zerk?
Yeah.
One Zerk to a bike, that's all you get.
Yeah.
Brakes aren't that important.
Oh.
Bingo. Should be able to get it all the way out.
I'm gonna have to pull this card.
Have to review it anyway, probably put some washers on there.
I think it's a tight fit. Yeah, quite a few layers there.
That's what I want to see, because that's going to help me. If I didn't have this, then we'd have a problem. We have to grind the frame away, which I didn't particularly want to be doing.
Yep.
Sometimes the bushings stick out, and you got to grind the bushings back a little bit. But that just goes to show you they never had the damn thing tightened before, otherwise it would have locked up. Close I can get. Puke out.
That's it.
Okay, try it. So you're supposed to go against the stop there. And you want to make sure it clears the frame right here.
Alright.
See how it clears down?
Yeah.
That's good. That means it won't bottom out when you're all the way in. A lot of bikes, they hit hard right there. Okay. Hold down with your fingers a little bit.
Got it.
Jam in. Okay, this is going to want to go backwards, so just push it toward the journey plate.
Got it. Right there.
Does it work?
Nope.
Well, I'm afraid what this bill's gonna look like.
Hmm?
I'm afraid what this bill's gonna look like. Yeah.
Is it still sticking?
Yeah, but it is working.
That's all the springs going in. So.
I think it'll work all right. It's just this light duty spring is going to be a problem right there. There should be some kind of a spring on this to pull back too. Thought they had something back here in return. I'm gonna have to rig up a spring to help pull it back. It'll wear itself in. We'll see it moves. There's just so much drag on everything else.
Won't the stop spring pull it back? The stop switch spring?
You got a stock style spring in it now. Just the stock springs are real weak.
No, I mean these stop spring, right? Stop switch spring. You want that pull it back? That won't pull it back?
It's not what it's made to do. It'll help, but it's not made to do that.
I never had a spring on it before.
Probably never had the brakes working before either. Okay, let's get the rest of
You
it.
fall asleep. You got a picture of the lift.
Do I?
He likes to not be. He's looking.
He's like a picture of the lift. Like, oh, that's good.
He doesn't taking pictures of when he needs to be taking
Hey, I'm
pictures
gonna
of.
have to get out of here. It's 10 o'clock.
Okay, shut that off. I'll give you some washers here.
Last phone call was.
Somewhere's a cutter keyhole. I can't see one. Straight up and down. Those other washers I had. Okay, I'm shimming up the this here with washers. Trying to take up some of the slack and all this stuff. Just put 1/4-inch washers over it. Trying to put 1/4-inch washers on it. The only washer will go on there is the one I put on the first one. That don't fit. That's the one that fits. Another one that fits. You don't make the washer too big because it'll hit on the frame, so keep the diameter small. Let's see, no screwdrivers. Screwdrivers, no pliers. Hard to do cotter keys without something. Okay, so take a lot of slop out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the way back. That goes all the way forward. See what Fred do that cutter.
Right here.
Comes over here. Here's the pin. These pins are way long, like the same problem you had on the other part of the bike we're working on. So I'll just put some washers in here to take up some of the gaps.
All right.
Perfect. I like putting these out here in the front so you can get to them to work on it.
Yeah.
You see it's a light drag?
Yeah. Is that how it's supposed to be?
It's going to go more as you adjust it, but we got to break it in first.
Oh, okay.
See, right now I'm against the stop right here.
Yeah.
Look at the camera. You adjust it with this all the way against the stop.
Okay.
And then you adjust this back rod to get it where it needs to be.
Hold on. Let's see. There it is.
Pull on this down.
Right there.
Okay, so we adjust this here. Pull back, twist them back a little corner of it. Okay, we have to adjust this as far forward as we can so you got some brake drag to it.
Okay.
But we got the brake working so good, it's just barely touching.
Yeah, you got it working good.
Now, as soon as you do that and just barely move this, see how I'm moving to work?
Yeah, it stops.
So as soon as you hit that pedal, you only got a certain amount of travel, and most
Yeah.
of it's all flex.
Yeah.
So you want to waste a bunch of time before the brakes engage.
Okay.
You want to have them adjusted right up to where they need to be, and as soon as you start moving, they start dragging.
Okay.
But you can't do it if the bikes are dragging. Remember how you first pulled in? We couldn't. It was dragging
Yeah,
real
dragging
heavy,
heavy, yeah.
and it was also not doing anything. So now when I hit the brakes, we're doing something.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
All right, Tatro.
Then I just take this and do this with it like this. That's all I usually do.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to you're gonna have to adjust this once you start riding it.
Uh-huh.
When you use the brake, you have to come back and adjust it.
There's the pedal right there. That's it.
Well, I haven't even fixed that side yet. Okay, give me a 1/2-inch wrench over there. Should be a combination someplace around here. That's not a 1/2. That's a 1/2-inch. Okay, now we go ahead and lock this down because we're done with this. Temporarily we were done, so I'm going to lock it.
Yeah.
Now as this wheel goes back and forth, actually we have to readjust this anyway. It's no use doing this. This is going to change when we adjust all this other stuff. So
Put the chain on and all
we
that.
adjust the primary chain, get it adjusted, then we come back and adjust the rear
that.
chain.
Yeah.
So for now, we're adjusting that. We'll have to readjust this and play with it.
All right.
Now, if we go much further forward, we're not going to have any more adjustment here.
Yeah.
So what I usually wind up having to do, you have to rethread this deeper.
I've got another rod at home.
Or you take this one here and you cut off a 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch.
That's what would be better.
If it's threaded really deep, you can. If it's only threaded right here, you can't do that.
Yeah.
But I've done both things, whatever it takes to get the adjustment you need.
Yeah. Well, it'll probably move back. I mean, if the training's all the way forward right now, this will probably move back.
We're about 1/3 of the way back, so we still got 2/3 we can go back. But
Yeah.
it's just a matter where your chains come in. And we got the drum tightened up to the wheel, so now it's full tight. It won't loosen up on you.
Yeah.
We got the pivots tight. That's why it's in this. Everything's in there square and straight now. So now that's why it's all rotating good.
Okay.
So you don't have that dragging noise like you were having.
All right, Tatro, you did it.
So that part is working.
God damn.
You want to keep these clevis pins as tight, as the free play down. Every time you got free play in something, you have more flex.
You do?
More flex, more travel you got to take up with the brake pedal. We don't have pedal already. This rod's going to stretch and flex enough already on its own. You don't need to give it extra places to do it.
All right.
So we'll work on that. Okay, flip that off and we'll go move on here. Okay, now you're going to have to adjust this on yourself
Yeah.
to make the brake switch work correctly for when
Yeah.
it comes on and off. And this is all loose right here for some reason right
Yeah,
now.
I probably never tightened it.
Okay, so we need to tighten that up right now.
I think the reason I didn't tighten it was just hitting the oil pump.
Well, usually you have a big spacer on you to space it out.
Do you?
So let's get some bolts in there, we'll fix that right now. Okay, so right now we fixed all the clearances in this,
Yeah.
and in the back end, and now look at our pedal.
Yeah, you got a lot of brake.
See, this is just clearance in our clevis pins up here, because
Yeah.
this pedal's all worn out up in
Yeah,
here.
yeah, I know.
So I can weld that hole up and repunch a 1/4 inch hole. and
No,
that'll take care of
no,
most
we
of it.
don't do that.
And this is, so once you get to where you move the rod, you only go 1 1/4 inches or so, and you're on
Yeah.
brake. And see, that's solid brake. You're not going to push that down and lock it up here, like
Yeah.
you were. So now you got brakes.
All right, got brakes.
The vibration will make the rear spring move this back. Worst case, you just take your foot and put it with your heel and pull it like that.
That's what I always do. I just hit it with my foot. I just let it go, and when I take my foot off, it springs back.
Yeah, but at least now there's a brake. See, we didn't have a brake
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
That was totally unsafe. This
Yeah.
here is just a bunch of clearance that can be fixed, but at least we have a brake.
Yeah.
And you got a butter bowl in here again too. You like those butter bowls, don't you?
I'm Tatro, I didn't have an endless supply of
And
fucking.
you need to tighten up your bolt here so the board don't fall off.
I didn't have an endless supply.
See for this.
Got to be one in there.
Hold on to that. We don't have a cutter here yet. Okay, so I got another cotter key. Here's the washer we didn't lose last time. I just found the cotter key down.
God, I was standing right on it, huh?
Good, now I got another one. I knew it had to be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get our speedo cable in first.
Okay.
I had the transmission loose a little while ago, but
Is it tight now?
it's tight enough I don't want to move, but it's alright. I still got room in here, I think, to get a pair of pliers in here. Watch your feet. Get down here where I can see the nut, make sure the angle's right. There it goes, it started.
I've stripped those before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you're not supposed to tighten them super tight, but the problem is a lot of times you have some of that grease you said you didn't have.
I haven't stripped them. I've cross-threaded them before.
Yeah, what's the problem? People cross-thread them and they jam them all the way down. And
Yeah, I've cross-threaded those before. Those are fucking hard to get on.
where's my channel?
Oh shit, guys, talking again. God, I can't fucking.
Just charge you.
Just charge me.
Okay, that's tight enough for this application. So there's your speedo. Yeah, you're gonna fix all this yourself, you said.
Yeah, I'll fix all that.
So it's gonna need
Do
a
all
lot of
that.
fixing. So you have to get some kind of a something to hold this where it doesn't eat up everything. Okay, where's our shifter at? Come on. Okay, this one I do from the inside because I don't want to hit on the primary. When I get that thing so stinking long, you got a 3/16 of an inch of a cotter key sticking out like that much. So I'm gonna go in a couple of washers. Let's take a couple of lay-in washers. We'll put one on the outside here. Stick a couple on the inside. Let's see, I'll put the flat one in there first. Stick one more. One looks good. Alright. There we go. Get that grease all over my fingers.
Where did the grease come from?
I touched your bike down there with the brake shaft. Well, they said it had no grease on it.
I didn't even think I'd grease that.
Yeah, that's some thick ass black grease in there. It wasn't old stuff, it was new.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe I did grease it. I know I greased all this stuff.
Okay, so now we got our shifter hooked up. So now we can actually check it
Now we're back to that.
in the real world. Now we might have to adjust this because right now we're bottoming out here, but we're until we get the tranny set here.
Yeah, the tranny's not set.
Okay, so that was our low gear.
That's first?
Yep. Second. The speedo drive's really being temperamental.
Third?
Third. Okay, that's why we didn't have any more after this before.
Fourth.
Now we're out of gears.
Got it all. Tatro, when you ride this thing, be careful, man.
Oh, I will. I just power shift it.
Yeah, I know you are. You're gonna fucking burn out of this motherfucker like a bat out of hell on it and fucking slam on the brakes and fucking lock it up.
That's 5 of them in 30 seconds.
Okay, that's right. Sorry. I keep on forgetting about this thing.
Okay. So now the tranny works. That's only a week and a half delay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to delay.
Okay, now we can get back to putting the bike back together. Okay, let's get the rear chain up on here while we got access.
Keep on hitting that with my shirt.
I won't go in any further. Okay, now that. Okay, this is a really quality piece here.
Is it a good chain or a bad chain?
It feels like it's a worn out chain to me. It's a 50S. It says USA on it. Is that USA China?
Probably.
Looks like it's new, but
It's a new chain.
yeah, but look how loose it is. It ain't new.
No?
Newly worn out. It might be new, but it's such a piece of crap. Did you pay more than 20 bucks for it?
No,
Well, that's what you get for 20 bucks.
I got it for free.
Oh. When it breaks,
Well, it better not break.
it's gonna break. This thing's such a pile of crap. It's gonna not live at all. Find a better free chain next time.
I got it from Mike.
Whatever it is, get rid of it quickly.
Really?
Yes, quickly.
It's that bad?
Yes. It's gonna break. Well, it'll break if I drive it real quick, but
Well, don't break it.
get it in the first 500 miles, get rid of that fucking thing. It's gonna stretch every time you ride it.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep, every time you ride this bike, it'll stretch. Okay, get some pliers over here. My channel locks. Channel locks laying over there? There they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, they're right here.
Well, I couldn't find them. Okay. Now the way you take these off, that Fred said not to do, is you take your pliers and you push on the two titties right here with one plier against the pin with the other plier, and it just pops the pin right off. See how it pops it right off? So you don't have to pry this thing up and try to bend it and break it.
I don't do that either. I just use a screwdriver.
Right, but you use
Push
this,
on the
it just
tip.
pops it right off and it
Yeah.
comes right off. And you bring it back.
Some guys use that. Some guys grab it with this thing.
See how it's all flexed up and shitty?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you do it with a screwdriver.
Is that what happens?
Sometimes they break too because they are heat treated. So if you do it the right way, you don't break it. You can take it off 100 times, it doesn't hurt it. Screwdriver, you do it 2 or 3 times and it's usually done. Okay, we're going to put a little grease on here because there's no lubricant on the pins. Looks like we got the chain pretty close to where we were before right now, but I think the tranny's going to come back. There it goes. It's a Diamond Master link. See how tight that was?
Mm-hmm.
Cheap chain.
Is it?
Well, you didn't have to use a pair of pliers or anything. You're 100% relying on this clip not coming off
I know it.
because that just falls. There's no, all this pressure is on this clip,
Yeah.
so it's going to try to knock this clip off. Okay, I'm going to put it on just like taking off. You go. Push it on that. See, it's such a cheap ass clip. It came right over. Just hope this thing doesn't come off you riding the damn thing. Jeez, this thing's crap. I think you paid too much for this thing. Ah. Clips on there good for what it is, but it's not loose for bouncing around. Definitely not a very good setup. Ah, jeez, crap. I think that's made for a lawnmower or something.
Is it?
It's really, really a cheap chain.
Mike gave it to me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You paid too much for it. And when it breaks, if it doesn't hit you, just breaking the shit it breaks would be expensive.
As long as it didn't come back and break my tranny.
Well, it's been known to do that.
I've had that happen before.
Well,
I've
you
had
got-
one chain break
Well,
my
you got a
car.
tranny back there with a big, big gap and hole in it.
Yeah. I've had one chain break in my lifetime. Since I've been riding, it came back, hit the lid, cracked it all the way in half.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, flip it off for a minute.